Thanks for the opportunity. My name is STIE and my student ID is 455. Here, I will explain about innovation and the changing workplace and changing things, new product and technology. Innovation and the changing workplace. Managing change and innovation is a major concern. Change and innovation are driven by forces outside the organization. Inside companies, managers want to make big change, like forming employer, participant teams, introducing new product, or instituting new training system. But they don't know how to make those changes successful. Organizational change is defined as the adoption of a new idea or behavior by an organization. Many organizations struggle with successful change. Every organization must learn to be ambidextrous. An ambidextrous approach means combining structure and process that are appropriate for creative encouragement and for the systematic implementation of innovation. For example, a loose structure, flexibility, and greater employer freedom for the creation and initiation of ideas. With an ambidextrous approach, management encourages flexibility and freedom to innovate and propose new ideas with creative department, theater teams, and others. Freedom for the creation and initiation of ideas. With an ambidextrous approach, management encourages flexibility and freedom to innovate and propose new ideas with creative department, theater teams, and others. Changing things. New product and technology. Product changes are changes in the product or service output of the organization. Change in the organization production process, how organizations do their work. Change in technology are designed to make the production of a product or service more efficient. Adoption of automatic mail sorting mechanism by the U.S. Postal Service is one example of technology change. 3 important innovation strategies for changing product and technology are illustrated in the exhibition. The first strategy, exploration, involves designing organization to encourage creativity and initiation of new ideas. Strategy of cooperation refers to creating conditions and systems to facilitate coordination and sharing of internal and external knowledge. Finally, entrepreneurship means the manager implement process and structure to ensure that new ideas are run to be accepted and implemented.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rizal. My number student is 457. Here I will explain about exploration. Exploration is the step where ideas for new products and technologies are born. Manager design the organization for exploration by establishing conditions and encourage creativity and allow new ideas to spring forth. Creativity, which refers to the generation of novel ideas that might meet perceived needs or respond to opportunities for the organization, is the essential first step in innovation. Manager in creative companies embrace risk and experiment. They involve employees in a varied range of products. As a new manager, you can inspire people to be more creative by giving them opportunities to explore ideas outside their regular job and encouraging them to experiment and take risks. Be open-minded and willing to listen to crazy ideas and let people know it's okay to make mistakes. Another people way to encourage new ideas within the organization is the idea incubator. An idea incubator provides a safe harbor where ideas from employees throughout the company can be developed without intervention from company, big friends, or politics. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Aprilia Renantias and my student ID 460. Today in this online presentation, I want to explain to cooperation. Cooperation is the process of group of organisms working or acting together for common, mutual, or some underlying benefit as opposed to working in competition for selfish benefit. Another important aspect of innovation is providing mechanism for both internal and external coordination. People and organizations outside the firm can be rich sources of innovative ideas. Internal coordination. Successful innovation requires expertise from several departments simultaneously, and failed innovation is often the result of failed cooperation. Companies that successfully innovate usually have the following characteristics. 1. People in marketing have a good understanding of customer needs. 2. Technical specialists are aware of recent technological development and make effective use of new technology. 3. Members from the key department research, manufacturing, marketing, cooperation in the development of the new product or service. Horizontal linkage model and approach to product change that emphasizes shared development of innovation among several departments. The horizontal linkage model is increasingly important in today's high-pressure business environment that requires rapidly developing and commercializing product and service. A phase cycle team is multifunctional that is provided with high level of research and empowerment to accomplish an accelerated product development project. External coordination and enterprise should aim at meeting the needs of the community to accomplish the social objective of an enterprise. Adequate and effective coordination is indispensable outside the organization. Open innovation, extending the research for and commercialization of new ideas beyond the boundaries of organization. Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Ahmad Maruf Alisfani. My student number is 477. Here I will tell you about entrepreneurship. The third aspect of product and technology innovation is creating mechanisms to make sure new ideas are carried forward, accepted, and implemented. Managers can directly influence whether entrepreneurship flourishes in the organization by expressing support of entrepreneurial activities, giving employees a degree of autonomy, rewarding learning, and risk-taking. Research confirms that successful new ideas are generally those that are backed by someone who believes in the idea wholeheartedly and is determined to convince others of its value. Sometimes a new idea is rejected by management, but champions are passionately committed to a new product or idea despite rejection by others. There are three ways to facilitate entrepreneurship. The first is idea champion. An idea champion is a person who sees the entrepreneurship needed for and champions productive change within the organization. Every new product that failed lacked a zealous champion. In contrast, most of the new product that succeeded had a champion. The next is new venture team. A new venture team is a unit spared from the rest of the organization that is responsible for developing and initiating a major innovation. These teams typically are small, loosely structured, and flexible, reflecting the characteristic of creative organization. Variation of a new venture team is called a skunkworks. A skunkworks is a spirit small, informal, highly autonomous, and often secretive group that focus breakthrough ideas from the business. The essence of a skunkworks is that highly talented people are given the time and freedom to lead creativity.
Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Assalamualaikum. My student ID is 2019-495. Now I will explain about changing people and culture. All successful change involves change in people and culture as well. Change in people and culture pertain to how employees think, change in mindset. People change concern just a few employees, such as sending a handful of middle managers to a training course to improve their leadership skill. Culture change a major shift in the norms, values, attitude, and mindset of the entire organization. Large-scale culture is not easy. English managers routinely report that changing people and culture is their most difficult job. Two specific tools that can smooth the process are training and development program and organization development. The first is training and development. Training is one of the most frequently used approach to changing people's mindset. A company might offer training program to large blocks of employees on subjects such as teamwork, like diversity, emotional intelligence, quality circle, communication skill, or participative management. Successful companies want to provide training and development opportunity for everyone, but they might particularly emphasize training and development for managers, with the idea that the behavior and attitude of manager will influence people throughout the organization and lead to culture change. Thank you.
Next, I will explain about organization development. Organization development is a planned, systematic process of change that uses behavioral science, knowledge, and techniques to improve an organization's health and effectiveness. Organization development can help managers address at least three types of current problems. 1. Merge or acquisition is the disappointing financial results of many mergers and acquisitions are caused by the failure of executive. 2. Organizational decline. Organizations undergoing a period of decline and revitalization experience a variety of problems, including a low level of trust, lack of innovation, and high turnover. 3. Conflict management. Conflict can occur at any time and place within a healthy organization. Organization development steps. The first stage is unfreezing. Unfreezing means that people throughout the organizations are made aware of problems and the need of change. The second stage is changing. Occurs when individuals experiment with new behavior and learn new skills to be used in the workplace. The third stage is refreezing. Occurs when individuals acquire attitude or values and are rewarded for them by the organization.
My name is Iman Sofia. My student ID is 2019-210-499. In here, I will present implementing change and need change. The final step to be managed in the change process in implementation. A new creative idea will not benefit the organization until it is in place and being fully used. To effectively manage the implementation process, managers should be aware of the reasons people resist to change and use techniques to enlist employee cooperation. Need for change. Many people are not willing to change unless they perceive a problem or a crisis. However, many problems are subtle, so managers have to recognize and then make others aware of the need for change. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Fitra Emistarinda and the student ID 506. I will explain about a managing change and innovation about a resistance to change. One of the most important tasks of manager is to facilitate change smoothly. Change is always inevitable, but so is a resistance to change. It is the basic human nature of people to try and keep their methods and custom constant. Resistance of change, half of our item. And the number one, self-interest. What is that? A self-interest refers to action that elicit personal benefit, can be both a psychological and economic term. And the number two, lack of understanding and truth. Employers often disrupt the intention behind a change or do not understand the intent purpose of a change. And the number three, uncertainty is the lack of information about future events. It represents a fear of the unknown. And the last, different assessment and goals. What's that? Another reason for resistance to change is that people who will be affected innovation might sense the situation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lasti Kristina and I will present about force field analysis. Okay, what is force field analysis? Is the process of determining which force drive and which resist and purpose change. Okay, we have two example about for fire analysis. Is we have two table. It's A is traditional inventory system and B just-in-time inventory system. So we can look this. So it's illustration by the move from A to B as barriers and reduce. For remove barrier, we will shift to incorporate the desired change. So in a traditional inventory system have driving force and need for change and restraints or barriers to change. So we have we look that inventory cost saving to freight system, but facilities layout to fewer workers and worker skill, and so traditional inventory system design movement to just-in-time inventory system. So just-in-time inventory system have to is driving force and reduce restraining force. So inventory cost saving use trucks and additional of dogs. So it's a different in here. A is visual layout and B have addition of dogs. Okay, Next, I will present about just in time. So maybe just in time inventory control system schedule material to arrive at a company just as they are needed on the production line. So they have three. Is number one, the large cost saving from reduced inventories. Number two is saving from needing fewer workers to handle the inventory. Number three is a quicker, more competitive market response for the company. So, to shift behavior to GIT, the problem with facility layout was met by adding our new by loading dock, and the restraining force reduced the driving force were sufficient to allow the GIT system to be implemented.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Salma Dwi Rahma Prawasti and my student number is 53X. Implementation tactics. There are 5 implementation tactics. 1. 8. Communication and education. Communication and education are used when solid information about the change is needed by users and others who may result implementation. For example, Canadian Airlines International spent a year and a half preparing and training employees before changing its entire resolution, airport charge, and financial system as part of a new service quality strategy. And 2. Participation. Participation involves users and potential resistors in designing the change. Research studies have shown that proactively engaging frontline employees in upfront planning and decision-making about change that affect their work results in much smoother implementation. 3. Negotiation. Uses formal bargaining to win acceptance and approval of a desired change. Approval of a desired change, for example, if the marketing department frees lobbying power if a new management first structure is implemented, top management may negotiate with marketing to reach a resolution. And 4. Coercion. Coercion means that managers use formal pressure to force employees to change. For example, a number of top managers at Coca-Cola had to be resigned or let go after they refused to go along with a new CEO. Change for roundizing the sluggish corporation. And last, top management support. One survey found that 80% of companies that are successful innovators have top executives who frequently reinforce the importance of innovation, both verbally and symbolically. Without top management support, change can get bogged down in a squabbling among departments. Thank you.